Hello. Let's see if I can drink this without whapping myself in the nose. Hello. Happy spring. Happy equinox. Happy Sunday. How are you? Has your weekend, whether you participated or are participating in the Worldwide Write-a-thon or not, hopefully it's been a good weekend so far. Hopefully it continues to be a good weekend. So we finally got some instant coffee, and so I tried making the TikTok fluffed coffee. It's pretty good. But this is my second cup, which means I'm probably far more caffeinated than I should be at this point. But it's already a done deed, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. But hello, I'm also having it in my Shakespearean insult mug, which is a favorite of mine. It's a fantastic mug. I think I've had 2 of these over the years. The first one I got from one of my best friends, who is a Shakespearean actress. But I broke that one. And then this one, I think this one was the one that I received from my teaching mentor. So they both have very special places in my heart. But Shakespearean insults are some of my favorite things when teaching Shakespeare. It's fantastic, but also it just makes a cool mug. Especially when you have not had enough coffee and you are dealing with a person and you just kind of, you get to insult them without thinking about it. So quite fun. Probably not the most appropriate or professional thing to do, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I can just pass it off as my love of literature and it's fine. So today is the equinox. The moment of equal already happened this morning, but it's still a fantastic day to sort of have fun. Set some new intentions if you did not do so for the full moon, or even if you did for the full moon. But I'm also prepping for next week. I've got my multiple planners because I now have my gamer pad notepad, so I can stick that in a different room to kind of remind me of the things that are going on. Then I've got my regular planner, which I'm going to be working in today. So I've got to choose some stickers, and I figured in honor of today's spring feeling, I will be doing sort of like a spring flowers, growing things sticker theme. So that's going to be kind of the vibe for this next week, because this week was cute animals. Next week is going to be spring flowers. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the first sprint, maybe the first sprint and a half, depending on how long it takes me to pick the stickers. But yes. So yes, happy equinox, happy spring, happy Sunday. And Nat says, yo, room. And I saw this come through. And I was like, did I accidentally go live early? Can you see my room? Is this what's happening? I was slightly confused. But it's fine. And B.A. Pascar is here. Hey. Oh, love your new avatar, by the way. Fantastic. We'll make you bigger for thick. Very cool. Love it. Love it. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Mark says, hey. Hello. How are you? Maggie is here. Hello. Cool Gamer is here. Hello. Becca is here. Hello, Becca. I just pulled the card for today. So let me find. There it is. It's a good card. They're all good cards. Jenna says, hi. You're trying to finish the last 15 chapters of this book's revision. Hope you're doing well. Over-caffeination, not a bad idea on a Sunday. Good start to a week. You freaking want that mug. Yes, it is a fantastic mug. I'm pretty sure you can find variations of of this kind of mug for order on like Amazon, and you can probably find them other places, but yeah, they are fun. And Nat says, hey everyone, and Christian says hello. Excuse me while I take another sip of my caffeine that I really don't need. Hannah says hi, hello. Nat says my eye makeup looks nice, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Nat says it's raining in Las Vegas. Ooh, and you're working on sci-fi today. Finished your horror short last night. Excellent. Good. Good. Coffeeaholics writer stream for the win. Yeah, kind of. Kind of indeed. Nat says, I need to overcaffeinate. I'm not sure any of us really need to, but we choose to. BA says, thank you. You've been world building, brainstorming, plotting on the new project. You're finally excited about writing in a project again. Yay. That's so nice. It's such a nice feeling when you're finally excited to do things with the writing. So, and Better Days is here and says, hello, everyone. Hello. All right. So the card for today is the Cow Spirit. So miracles are everywhere or miracles are endless, is the card. And our cow has a lovely wreath of flowers on top of its head, as well as some sunflower, or those might be more of like the miniature version. Those are not full sunflowers. What are those? They're not asters, because asters are usually purple, I think. I'm not sure. They're cute yellow flowers. Susan, no. I'm gonna be irritated until I can find the name of this flower. But whatever. I'll probably go ask my dad or my mom in a few minutes. Be like, what is this flower? Okay, so miracles are endless. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work that you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. The cow nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set into motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest, so be generous. The cow promises you will never run out of miracles. Black-eyed Susans, thank you. That's what it was. Yes. Yes, Black-eyed Susan. That was what I was thinking of. That was the name I was thinking of. What is this? Yes, that was it. But that's fantastic. That is both sort of like very appropriate for spring, sort of like the coming of fruition, the blooming and the blossoming of things that were seeded last fall. And so, yeah, that's a very, very nice card, both for the timing of it, as well as for sustaining our belief in ourselves. So, Nat says, I've got a new project too that you're plotting out. You need a new planet, new spaceships, and new aliens. Nice. So it's going to be a brainstorm day for you, mostly trying to come up with good opening scenes and outlines. Nice. Okay, so asters can be white or yellow. Okay. I wonder which one I'm thinking of that could be purple then. I don't know. So some of the flowers close up. And yes, that was the Black-eyed Susan that I was trying to think of. Black-eyed Susans are in the daisy family, which is also part of the aster and sunflower. Okay. Yeah, the sunflowers are also yeah. Yes. Which plants are weird and interesting. So yes. Yes, this Asterce would be a interesting name to put on your latte cup for sure. That is true. That is very true. And it's also, they're really good for names that aren't as familiar. They're kind of familiar, but like not. Latin-based scientific names are always really kind of fun to play with for. There are purple asters. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, yes. Yeah. All the brain power, all the caffeine. Maybe eventually we'll get things right. Okay, so Laura has some new pretty timers, so we're going to use some of those. And okay, which one? Okay, this one. This is a 20-minute timer. I've scrolled it down to the 15-minute mark. So here we go. I've liked it. I've commented earlier. So I'm making sure to support Laura's channel too. All right, so as I said, first sprint for me is going to be working on the planner, getting next week ready to go. And then I will be working on some other things. So planner first. So here we go. Warning number 1, or reminder number 1, save your document if you have already been working today. If not, go ahead and pull it up. I have one thing pulled up, so that's hopefully what I'm going to be focusing on afterwards. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with, whether it is caffeinated or not, and go ahead and take a sip of something. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break, whether it's to walk around or get a snack or anything of the sort. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as you are writing. All right, so here we go. 15-minute warm-up sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was the first sprint. I think I've got most of the week stickers done. I'm kind of debating decorating the bottom of the page a little bit more, so I'll kind of show you the options in a second. But how'd y'all do? Did we get a good bit done? Did we feel like we got our head into the game? So I've given myself quite a few stickers where I can write on rather than just purely decoration. I mean, some of them do have decoration, but like this one has space for writing up at the top. So I've got a space for either grocery lists and things over on the side over here. And then I've got a few, you can see what the bird stickers that take up the majority of the space on Tuesday and on Saturday. Let's see if I can get my finger to work that way. Tuesday is going to be my go to a cafe and write day, and then Saturday is usually my sort of like rest day. So I don't have as much to write in those spaces. But for the bottom down here, it's got lines where I could journal or put things. But I'm also contemplating just putting some of the long runner stickers. And so they've got these rose ones that I could use for the bottom, or this sort of green metallic vine plant one. Or I could just leave it. So roses, more greenery, or blank. If you have an opinion, please weigh in. Yeah. So that's the last bit of decoration I need to do or choose for this next week's spread. But again, if you have an opinion as to whether or not the runner stickers at the bottom, I should go for roses, greenery, or just leave them blank. Please do weigh in. Okay, so let me scroll up and see where we were. I think this is where we left off. So. All right, Maggie says, I want to plant my garden today. It is warm, but snow is coming. Yeah, I think I saw somewhere somebody who's in the Midwest was like, yeah, it's like our third spring now. We're hoping this one sticks. I think that might have been on NPR yesterday on Wait, Don't Tell Me. And yes, we are a family who listens to NPR. And yes. So Megan says, it rained earlier today. It looks like it might rain again. Okay. It rained. Did it rain yesterday? I think it sprinkled a little bit, but it was mainly just overcast. I think. I might be getting my days mixed up. Quite possible. Nat is back. Excellent. You're working on the outline for now, but it's a really rough outline. You have a plot and a location. You just don't have a main character yet. Ooh, there you go. Becca says, sprint answering YouTube comments. All caught up. Ooh, yay. I have not done that forever because I haven't posted a video in forever. But yes, we need to. That is one thing that needs to happen occasionally is remembering to answer comments. I did finally, I think I answered one that was a couple of weeks old, and I was like, oh, I should have caught this sooner. Jenna says, the battle scene straddling chapters 48 and 49 are rough, but hey, they're roughed out. You now have them. Nat says, so now I just need a person that is likable, not annoying, and probably some kind of average, and not expecting to have a space adventure. Like if they like they're not expecting to travel through space at all, or not expecting to have a space adventure on their space travels? I think that might need to be answered at some point. Megan says, I ate some food, yay, and was on Twitter, yay. Was there a new hippo picture that we need to see? The boyfriend put too much garlic in the food. Oh no, it was just overwhelming, so you didn't eat much. Oh, boo. I'm sorry it didn't taste good, but hopefully the garlic will keep the mosquitoes away. Did I take my garlic pill yesterday? I don't think I did. Uh-oh. Nat says, yay for battle scenes, your favorite. Megan votes for roses at the bottom. Okay. And Maggie says, Stream Hoppers United to Jenna. The rough battle. Is it a puppy bowl? It might be. If the aliens are... Wait, sorry. That might be for Nats. If the aliens are canine of some sort. Jenna's not sure if it has puppies or not. Jenna will have to answer that. Or not. Up to you. Nat says they're on a colony on some other planet, but the main character won't be a space traveler. They've spent their whole life in this mostly human colony. Okay? So is it a situation where you have to figure out like why they need to leave said colony? Is there like an emergency evacuation for some reason? I don't know. Where puppies from space. Now there is a title for like a middle grade or chapter book. Like Where Puppies from Space. Is Laura available? Is Laura in the chat? Or whoever else is interested in doing middle grade. I need to write this down so I don't forget this because that is a fantastic. That is a fantastic title for a chapter to middle grade. That is, Maggie, you come up with the best titles sometimes. Nat says, and yeah, my aliens have alien pets. That's a given in sci-fi. They find a tiny animal, want a pet because they've never had one, and it grows into a Clifford-sized creature. Yes, because why wouldn't it? Nat says, no, you have a plot and the reason they're leaving the planet on the space adventure. You just don't have a specific person in mind. Gotcha. They're hiding from you. They're camouflaged right now. You have a planet and backstory. You just don't know if it's a guy or a woman or their age or appearance, etc. Gotcha. You could always start rolling D&D dice and sort of building them that way. All right. I think I saw a different version of this sort of like drop map. I think it was B.A. Pascar who, yes, I think I saw on Instagram, B.A. Pascar did a new map, but did it like using Skittles or M&Ms. It was fantastic. And of course, also a reason to eat the candy or have the candy in the first place. So, yes. Alrighty, y'all. Okay, so let's do another sprint. So I'll be able to just pop those long runner stickers on the bottom and then get to my next task. All right, what am I doing? Okay, I put the banner up. Your self-promo reminders. That's what I need to do. Okay, so second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, an Amazon author page, an Etsy store, a social media or website that is writer adjacent, now is the time to do it. Don't forget to self-promo yourself. And remember that if you do not have the blue wrench on YouTube, because I'm not streaming to Twitch at the moment, just YouTube. So if you don't have the blue wrench, you will not be able to post direct links. So you'll have to spell out the .and .com or ask kindly if one of the moderators will post your link. Words. Okay, other reminders. 1, save your document. Now that you have been working for a bit, it's time to save it. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Caffeine or not. I have both water and caffeine. 2, make sure I think we might have a typo, but also this is hilarious too. 3, make sure you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need yeah, this is what I thought, but it was still funny. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. All right, those are your reminders. Here we go, 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Okay, so I just finished. I was working on the last sentence there. Just finished doing my tarot card pull for the Equinox. I'm using a new little notebook, and I'm not using my card spread or my tarot book because I was drawing 6 cards instead of 3. So I think I'm definitely, the next time I make the tarot journal, which I've already talked about doing, one, I'm going to shrink the size of it, but I'm also, I think, going to, rather than put in the 3 spots for a tarot card, I think I'm probably going to put like a little dot grid so that I can draw the layout that I wind up doing. I think that would make it more efficient rather than and it would make it more usable as to whether or not you're doing like a 4-card draw, a 7-card draw, the Celtic cross, etc., etc. However you're doing your layout. The plot structure, for example, if you're going to do a tarot for just the sort of triangular exposition, rising action, falling action, blah, blah, blah. If you're going to do one of those, it would also work. So I think that's one of the things I'm going to do is for the next version of this that I create, I'm just going to do a dot grid spacing kind of over on this side where you could draw whatever layout you're doing. Let's see. Maggie says, I will draw a line down the middle of the 3-card spaces to do a 6 draw and then +1 for clarity. Yeah, you could definitely do that. And that would work as well. So, yeah, I just decided I was going to do it longhand on my new little notebook because it's pretty. I love pretty notebooks. So, yeah, so you could also sort of like do a 9, either way. But yeah, so I'm still collecting things for how I want to redo that tarot notebook, but also trying to use all of my notebooks, all of my many notebooks that have been ignored for so long. Because this one came in a pack of 3, and I have used the other 2, but not this one. So this one needed some love as well. Either way, yes. So I've got those. Got that done. So that takes care of that thing on my to-do list. So now I can move on to my my document. Yay! Finally. Only 2 sprints in, right? But yes, so that was the self-promo sprint. So if you did not do the self-promo, or if our Tumwaddle, our Maggie, our mama with all the links, if we did not get you for the self-promo, don't forget to do it for yourself. Okay, so let me keep scrolling. Okay, so yes, so instead of D&D dice, Nat has gone to Starbucks to people watch to find an interesting looking person and then make them a character. Yes, I've done this before as well. And then Maggie says, 30 question character interview form. Here you go. Nice. It's a Google Doc form. Edit. Excellent. Maggie says, I need to make these videos. That sounds like it would be a really cool video. In fact, you should. Yes. And this is where we got into the pig thanks instead of big thanks. So Maggie said, wave at me if you need a link shared. Yes, this is where we went big thanks. So cute. Your typos this morning. It was a funny one. Yes, it was. Piggies are cute. Words are hard. Yes. Becca was laughing at the pig thanks as well, and the words are hard. All the typos that we can make, and yes, that is a really helpful list of questions. In fact, let me pop it up so we can all see it if you have not. Scroll on the other chat. Open link in the chat. Here we go. Okay, share. Chrome tab. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, this is tiny, isn't it? There we go. Or not. Sort of. Okay, 30 questions every. Are you guys able to see this? Yes. 30 questions every writer should ask their characters. You've got the basics of things: name, eye color, hair color, etc., date of birth, species if applicable, culture, religion, jobs, health, etc., distinguishing marks if applicable. Share the whys. Do you have a favorite nickname or one that you hate most? Favorite or most hated foods, beverages, smells or scents, colors, textures, seasons, etc. Favorite chores, pastimes, outdoor, indoor, from a scale to 1 to 10. Where are you and why? On emotional or emotionless. Oh, that's a nice way to do it. Yeah, peacemaker, instigator. Yeah, definitely. Insta mood, soul, feelings that are easiest for you to deal with spiritually, emotionally, mentally, feelings that are hardest for you to deal with. Okay, nice. Biggest stressor, stress reaction, and the initial, middle, and initial, apparently. Length of time to stress break or lashing out. Ooh, these are interesting ones. I don't think I'd considered some of these before. These are kind of cool. Thanks, Maggie. So yeah, those are pretty cool. So the link for that is up in the chat if you are interested in getting that. Make sure you make a copy for yourself because it is a Google Doc. Where were we? All right. Megan says, my latest video is about the 5 C's of copywriting and my Fiverr gig. It's just under 3 minutes. Check it out. Yes, it's very good. I liked it. Maggie says, you're welcome to Nat for those questions. Words can come out wrong. Yes, they can. Pig thanks and stream frogs. Here we go. Megan says, your Fiverr gig for critiquing copy for $5 is there. There's the link for that. Jenna says, I have several things coming out on your channel next week, including 2 live streams. One is Saturday morning cartoon-themed sprints, as well on Saturday mornings. And Sunday evening is now a microfiction brainstorming session with prompts. Nice. So Saturdays and Sundays is when we can find Jenna live. Yay. Megan says, follow me on Twitter for hippo content and more at I'm Megan McCarthy. And Nat was using Maggie's list to brainstorm some characters. Excellent. And you also saw an interesting looking lady at the store yesterday, black hair with bangs, tall and on the thin side, some flower tattoos. She looked like an interesting person, and she just became a character in your story. Nice. Here is Jenna's channel, thanks to Maggie. B.A. Pascar says, here's my new project page at bapascar.com. And Jenna says, thank you to Maggie. And here is Becca's channel. Thanks again to Maggie. And here is Better Days YouTube channel. And here is Nat's YouTube channel. Here is Maggie's YouTube channel. So Maggie is doing the self-promoting. Yay! Nat says, people can follow me here. I just don't have any videos or content yet. Maybe one day. BA says, I was able to eat dinner and watch some YouTube videos. I mean, research. It's all research. It's all research. Maggie says, does anyone else need a link shared? Nat says, I think I've got a main character. Not sure yet. This is where yes. You've been using the tarot book a lot lately. Yay! And you really love it. I'm glad. Yay. Not sure if you want this character to be a guy or girl. In this story, it doesn't matter too much. They just have to be someone who's an unexpected and reluctant hero. And Maggie says they could be agender if you aren't assigning them a love interest. Also true. And Jordan is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're thinking of getting it yourself, the Tarot Journal? It's fun. I recommend it, but I'm slightly biased. But the link is in the description if you want it. Nat says, yes, they might have a love interest, so you know they will be a specified gender at this point. You have done agender and transgender stories, just not in this story. Gotcha. BA says, that's awesome, Maggie. Thanks for sharing. Yes. That's a really good and useful document. Maggie says, I'm thinking about doing a live stream for Work in Progress Chat Character Interview Part 1 on Wednesday afternoon. Nice. Let us know if you decide to do that. Nat says, fun. Maggie says, hope it helps. You are by no means any kind of expert on this. It's just something you put together. But if it helps, then it helps. So that's good. Alrighty. Let's see. Where were we? Okay. I think that's the end of the chat. So let's do another sprint. We're going to use the same daffodil timer, the 25-minute. If I can scroll it back a second. All right. Oh, I need to change the banner. All right. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Hello, Misha. And 4, make sure that if you need a break to get yourself a little bit of a stretch, a walk around, refill your hydration, whatever it is, make sure you're taking care of yourself as we are writing. So here we go, 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, y'all, I managed to hit the 1K mark in that sprint. So I wrote 1,035 words in those 25 minutes, which is fantastic. Normally I don't do quite that well in those 25 minutes. Occasionally I do. And I apparently hit it today. So I was on my stride. I'm writing down some details and backgrounds for some old characters, characters that I've had in my head for a while, characters that I've sort of like gone over and over again in my brain, but have not really written them down. So I'm taking the time to explain what has already occurred in my brain. So yeah, so going well, going very well. But yeah, so 1,035 words, nice. Very, very good. Okay, so Misha came in and said hello at the very beginning of that sprint. He said, let's see if I can finish these 15 things on my to-do list so I can go to sleep. So I said, you can do it. Yes. So Nat says back in 25 minutes. Okay, excellent. That was at the beginning of the sprint. Jenna said, hello. Hello, Jenna writes romance. How are you? Nat is back. Excellent. You're still outlining here, so no real word count just yet. But you're still thinking about how to make that good opening scene. She got apparently 2 things done, down to 13. It's a bit hard to finish things because your concentration span is shot. Yes. That is definitely what happens when you have had a long day of things. So I don't know what order and priority your things should be done, and if certain of these things can be put till after your sleep, because sometimes sleep does help, but that's up to you. Becca says, rereading a script so you can start entering contest. Hopefully this is going to be the last pass through it. I hope so. Hope it goes well. Yes, so that's a lot of progress. It's really good progress. How is this only 1.5 pages? Am I like, oh, I guess I'm writing in a smaller, anyway, words. Less paragraphs, more more just solid words as I'm getting these out. BA says, got the About Me page on your websites updated. You checked out Megan's new video and Fiverr page. You subscribed to some new friends pages and also updated your Nano page with your new project's working blurb. Nice. Excellent. All good things. All good things. All right. Okay. So seems like we are not super chatty today, which is also fine. It's a change from some of the recent streams. Maggie says, got the cake in the oven. Ooh, what flavor cake? And scribbled a bit. I want to know what cake we need to come see Maggie for. Because, you know, cake. 'Tis cake. Are we on the 3rd? Or was that the 3rd? I think that was 3rd. So I think we're going into the 4th. That's what it is. Nat says you're going to make some lentil soup later, but that's about it. Gotcha. I did make the Tang orange dreamsicle and white chocolate chip cookies, and then we ate them over the course of 2 or 3 days. That are very tasty. Were very tasty. They're no longer here anymore. Nat says, yay for cake. You're also considering making banana muffins later. Mark says, oh my gosh, the Wi-Fi was dying and you never heard the end of the timer. Oh no, because the stream was doing the loading part. Oh no. Well, the stream has ended. Or I mean, that sprint has ended. So you may have gone through 2 sprints. I don't know. That was the end of our 3rd sprint. And we are about to enter a 4th sprint. Maggie also says, "Oh no, Mark! Oh no!" All the oh no's. Okay, let's see. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. What am I doing? I'm sharing the screen again. It seems like whenever I have a second cup of coffee in a day, I ask myself, what am I doing again? A lot more frequently. A lot more frequently. Oh well. Okay, Misha says, I'm definitely moving things to tomorrow as you go. Right now you're winding down and unpacking. You usually don't unpack in hotels, but you don't want to come back to a messy room this week. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, let's do another sprint. It is going to be another 25 Pomodoro one. We're going to continue to use the daffodil timer. And so, yeah. All right, so 1, save your document. 2, have a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break for that walk around, a stretch, a refill of your hydration, a snack, whatever it is, make sure you do that. Take care of yourself as you are writing. So here we go. 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I have managed to do another 1,000 words. So that is fantastic. I am now up to 2,056. So I think I got about 1,000 and maybe 22 to 25-ish, because I think I was at 1036 or 7, something like that, before. So I got another 1,000 and a couple words, which is fantastic. Having a really, really good sprinting session today. That's fantastic. Still working on these same characters that have been in my head for a while, and getting their, mainly one's backstory, because one of them, his backstory is very complicated and dramatic. So I am attempting to get all of the backstory that I had built sort of like down. That way I can figure out how to condense it to be not like an info drop, or just like have pieces, like bits and pieces, strewn about the story. But anyway, so I'm still continuing to write down the soap opera that is this character's backstory. Yeah, lots of drama. I'm still not even to sort of like the main part of the story. This is all just background for when the character was a kid. Like, yeah, relatively young. Anyway, some of it. But yeah, so I'm making fantastic progress. I'm trying to, because these are scenes and things that I had like played out, didn't like the way, like redone. So I've got like certain parts where I'm like, I can't remember if I decided on this track would be better or this track. So I have like some notes in there of like, I can't remember if it's supposed to be this way or this way. So I have them in like parentheses or brackets. And so I'll have to kind of get to the details for the later part of the story before I like reconcile that difference, because I can't remember which one exactly it was. Actually, yes, I do, now that I'm thinking about that. Okay. Need to write this down so that I don't forget. If I go with the stabbing, the mom can disappear and reappear later to take revenge. And of course, she was helped by a certain someone. Okay, there we go. Okay, that note put away. Okay, so yes, there are stabbings. There are stabbings and revenge and all the things. All the things. Cake baked. I still want to know what flavor, and cooling, and now back to scribbling. Excellent. Yay. All right, let me scroll back up and see where we were. Elizabeth, hello. You just came back from dinner and watching Uncharted at the movies. Was it good? I saw the trailers for it and it looked fun. Let me know how it is. Now to write a cool 9 feedbacks before bed. Wow, that's a lot you've got to go through. Good luck to you. Make sure you have some coffee or tea. Screenwriter's Journey, hello! You just edited and uploaded a video on Oscar's lesser loved categories. Ooh, so if you're an Oscar fan, which is 1 week away, please watch it. Yes, love that. Jenna says you dipped out for a walk, nice, with a husband, but you left the window open. Oh no, you've been revising chapters 48 and 49 in lurk mode. Did you have insects in your house when you came back? Or you left the window, the tab open. Okay. I'm like, you went on a walk, you left the window open. You've got pollen and you've got bugs and who knows what else. Sorry, brain. Nat is still outlining. Lovely. Still progress though. Ooh, Misha's down to 8 things. You think you need to try waking up early tomorrow morning, get some things done before breakfast. Sounds good. Becca says, yay, congrats. Yes, and 1,000 words per 25 minutes is nice. I will take it. I will absolutely take it. BA did some actual research this time on types of wands for the new project. Ooh, nice. Becca says, still chugging through this edit pass. Excellent. Nice. Nice. Wand research. That sounds fun. Yes, it does. It does. Ooh, Misha's down to 2 things. Wow. You got 6 things done in just that little bit of chat. Wow. Nice. The brain is done, but that is fair. That you got a lot done. Mark says the stream was buffering again. Oh no. And the first thing you heard in the middle of writing was, and there's a stabbing. Yes, there is a stabbing. Jenna says, yes, the tab, not the window. Yes. My brain finally clicked there. Elizabeth says it was fine, the movie. Very good action, but you felt the exploration and the solving of puzzles were a little lackluster, sort of like a B version of National Treasure and Indiana Jones. There was a lot of fan service in the form of shirtless Tom Holland, though. So, yeah. Yes. So speaking of wands, sort of wands, kind of wands. So I have 2 things, I guess, that could be wands, I suppose. So I have a piece of selenite, which, like, you can't really see all the, like, crystal-esque-ness of it, all the little long pieces. Anyway, and then I have this, which I can't remember if this was a shell. I think it was, well, anyway, I think this was, we picked this up on one of our beach trips. I think. I can't remember. It could have also been from our trip to, like, Arches National Park or something. I don't remember. Either way. So I have these 2 sort of like long pieces. One is obviously much shorter than the other. So you could go with sort of like natural-esque things of, rather than like just wooden or metallic wands with, like, I don't know. But anyway, you could go with things like this. And then, as Laura says, there's a wand made of a human rib bone. Really? Oh, wow. There's really a wand made of a human rib bone with cuneiform writing etched to it for sale online. Wow. It made great inspiration for your cloak of bones. I bet. Elizabeth says it should be okay to write 9, as these are students that you know what to write about. That is good. Yes. So those are my suggestions for other wand stuff. Dim bones, wandy bones. That cannot produce good magic. I expect it was meant to produce a very specific kind of outcome. So yes. I'll rib you about the wand, but that would be a terrible pun. Indeed. All right. Okay, so we've got, it is 4:21. We have time to do another good-sized sprint. And so let's do that. I don't know if he'll get another 1,000, but we can try. Let me scroll this back up to, apparently the daffodil is good luck for me. I will take it. All right, so save your document. Take a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that if you need a break for a walk around, for refilling your hydration, for snacks, whatever it is, you like that you're only thinking of wooden wands. Yeah, wands can be anything that are pointy, really. In fact, you could probably make a knife a wand. Or a sword, a very long sword could be definitely a wand. Since ribs are curved, aiming might be a problem. That is true. Yes. Okay. So brain, let's haul back in. So for if you need a break, take a break. Take care of yourself as you are writing. So here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I am now at 3,111 words. Nice. I managed to get the extra 1,000 there as well. So I'm doing really, really well. Take this off. I'm doing very well, y'all. I can't even express how rare it is that I get the 1,025, let alone 3 times in a row. So maybe that extra cup of coffee is helping. Maybe just the fact that I'm dealing with characters that I have had in my head for a very long time. Maybe the fact that it's just trying to get the soap opera down and all of the little details that I do know of. So like I have a lot of words in my head about these characters, and this character's background in particular is just very, very complicated. So I am very pleased. I am extremely pleased. And I'm also happy with the fact that I remember all of these details about said character. And so I have a lot of details that are like coming back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, and this happened, and then this, and like, but also like figuring out how to connect some of the details. I guess it's turning into kind of a zero draft in some senses, at least a zero draft of the background. So yeah, but anyway, I'm very, very pleased with the amount of writing and the momentum that is going on. How we doing? Where are we? We were talking about the wands. Okay, you really like the idea of having wands made out of other things besides wood. Me too, it's fun. Nat says, because we were saying hydrate or dihydrate, or make a sandwich and hydrate. Yes, indeed, rye sandwich bread. And yes, sparkling wine does indeed count as hydration. Absolutely. So Nat said we'll be back in 20 for that sprint. And yes, also, I think this is an answer to Screenwriter's Journey. Yes. So Jenna says that whole, if I'm crying this much while writing it, it invites the readers to do the same. Better be true. Chapter 49, man, it hurts. Yes, if you are crying because of the way the story is told, not crying out of frustration because you can't write it. Yes. Jillian says that's awesome, Jenna. Indeed. Indeed. If you have the emotional response, hopefully the readers will connect with it as well. Maggie says, oh, but it could put you in a pickle. Okay, now we're doing all the puns. All the puns. Maggie says, yes, it does. It tell your readers to send you their tears. Jenna says, I already have a mug that contains the tears of my students. Every teacher does. Are you saying I need another one for authors and readers? Yes. Yes, you do. I do not have one of those yet, but that is a thing that eventually all writers should have, I think. Because happy tears or sad tears, just tears, you know. You want a mug that says brewed from the tears of my readers? Yes. He's perfect. Yay! Thank you. Yes, Lola the pickle. And also you are back. Excellent. BA did some more research. You're trying to get the world building and magic systems complete before the camp. He would like to start writing then. Excellent. Nat says, still outlining here, don't have a good opening scene, but it will come to you. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yeah. Okay. It is 4:53. Normally I end this at 5, so we've got about 7 minutes till the normal ending time. And I do need to, because Mom went down for a nap, so I've got dinner cooking duty. So I will not be able to do too much longer. Elizabeth says 4 feedbacks left. Oh yay! So you did 5. Excellent. But you just kind of want to sleep now. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Shall we do? We should do a short 10-minute. I think Laura has got a 10-minute bluebell timer. Where's the bluebells? There they are. I have not used the bluebells yet. So at BA Pescara, Brandon Sanderson has a free class and online panel on hard versus soft magic systems. Yes. And Brandon Sanderson's channel is also just good to check out and watch for research and entertainment at the same time. All right, y'all. Okay, so we'll go over a little bit, but that's okay. I want to do just a little bit more on this. Just a little bit more. I need some more. Okay, so save your document. Hydrate. Cheers. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, and make sure that if you need that break, take it. All right, here we go. 10-minute cool down bell, bluebells. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not done. Okay. All right. So now I've got to try and piecemeal out of my brain the next detail. All right. I think that's relatively a decent stopping place for right now. I'm at 3,593 words for those sprints, which is fantastic. Y'all, that's great. And I'm hopefully I'll be able to get to maybe a 5K if I continue this after I make dinner. It's fantastic, y'all. I'm so pleased. Now I need to figure out where this started. This bit. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let me highlight this so nope, that's okay. It's not really the color I wanted, but okay, whatever. It's highlighted. Okay, so that is fantastic. I'm going to put this in that folder. It's going to be my story backups rather than my other folder, just in case. All right. Okay. Elizabeth said, yay, 10 more minutes. You've gotten 811 in the last 2 hours while baking and other things. Nice. Elizabeth said, oh, darn it, counted wrong. You have 5 left instead of 4. Oh, no. Nat says, I'm baking here too in more ways than one. Oscar said, hi. Nat says, you're making banana nut muffins and weed. Yes, this was the last sprint. If I didn't have to fix dinner, I would probably do like another hour, honestly. Like it's going that well, but I've got to stop and make dinner. So I'm going to just like continue thinking about all the details, trying to recall all the details in the right order, so that I can continue to work on this this evening. So, and then hopefully this same like feeling will continue tomorrow when we have our other stream, which I still have to schedule. That's the other thing I have to do tonight is schedule those. Now it says, need to let my new idea brew a while. BA says to Maggie, I need to find that and do it. That would be so much help. You tried all of this once before and quit because you didn't know enough about it and you got a shiny new idea. Shiny new ideas keep drawing us back in. They do. That's why they're shiny and why we like them. We are all just magpies or ravens or whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call yourself. All ideas seem good in the fact. True. Lizzie said, got one done. Found another one, so 5. Gotcha. You think you could do it in an hour? Okay. I'll cross my fingers. I hope so. Nat is laughing. That is true. You write some of your best sci-fi baked. And yay, so much good work happening. Exactly. So much good work happening. And Megan says, woo, napping friends. You got some sleep in. Didn't you realize you were so tired? Self-care. It needs to happen sometimes too. All right, y'all. That is going to be it for me for this stream. So I will be scheduling next week's, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Sundays, 2 to 5. So I will see y'all soon. And don't forget to, the Worldwide Write-a-thon, I think still going for a little bit longer, but I think it's about to wind up. So don't forget to give some love to the Worldwide Write-a-thon channels, as well as follow all your fellow writers who are in the chat. And I will see y'all later. Don't forget to save, y'all.